So remember how I said this might be me digging into hell? Well, that just happened. You have discovered an eerie cavern. The air above the dark floor is alive with voices, with vortices of purple light and dark, boiling clouds. The seemingly bottomless glowing pits mark the surface. Raw adamantine, praise the miners. Horrifying screams come from darkness below. But the spot that we discovered is down here. We're gonna see if we can build down into hell. Check for heat. What devilry is this? Oh! Tel and Artho just got whooshed into hell. And, immediately became obsidian. Tel and Artho, if you're watching, I'm sorry, but that is hysterical. Equally bad, but like... Kravicus is also down here. Water's dangerous, yo. Maybe I'm a bad person for laughing at this, but Jesus, that's way too goddamn funny. Nope. Kravicus, you've got a problem. There's a mosquito devil here. Are they coming up? Up. Yes. Clearly. So we got a demon of snow. It's very scary. Very, very soft and squishy. It's a great might composed of snow. Beware its deadly dust. The irony of that is the dust might actually make it really strong. All right, so let's Dewsum here is getting knocked back by the dust. They're knocking each other around by the dust. One of them fell back down and went thunk. So we have Dastot, Maffel, and Ordith. Ordith is currently falling back down, bleeding in pain and nauseous. Kosoth has been mangled by this demon of snow, and it turns out there is a hummingbird brute there as well, which, having been attacked by actual hummingbirds, they are scary. Also has poisonous sting. It's a beakless hummingbird. It's a weird-looking hummingbird. It has a broad shell, and it squirms and fidgets. Its eyes glow orange. What if its eyes glowed tangerine? Oh. Bits and pieces and stuff flying everywhere. This mite is bleeding, I think. I don't know how Ordith is still alive. Just getting flung around by everything. Okay, creatures are coming up. So this is a shade monster, something else I haven't seen. An enormous blob composed of ash. A lot of these aren't that strong. It's just these demons of snow that are scary, which is very ironic. So my crossbow dwarves are firing bolts. If you insist on running that way to store an owned item, I can't help you, dwarf. Crossbow dwarves are probably firing off all of their bolts. Yep. They are killing the snow demons. Bolts are still flying out. Bits are flying off of certain creatures. I think including the mosquito devil. Its right wing got shot off. Some of these are seriously injured. The shade monsters are all intact. But this mosquito devil is very injured. Let's see what I can get them to do. Boom, boom, shrimp. Actually, you know what? Don't actually go all the way in. We'll see if they go all the way in. If they go all the way in, they go all the way in. At least they're in a cluster. Demons up top. Soldiers on the bottom. Dwarves jump in, begin dueling with the creatures. Stabs the ghost of steam in the lower body, and the severed part sails off in an arc. So that's at least one kill for DJ Rock here. Has killed a ghost of steam. Stabs the hummingbird brute in the lower body, tearing the muscle. Stabs the ghost of steam in the head with a steel spear, and the severed part sails off in an arc. Meanwhile, boom boom shrimp down here hasn't killed any demons that I see immediately, but is doing a decent job attacking things. Az has only just arrived and hasn't had the opportunity to begin stabbing. We're going to move the rest of the squad into here. I'm also going to move this squad in here, the brass oars, which is the one that Tobes' squad is in. This hummingbird brute is getting stabbed with a steel spear, and it's been chipped. Sunbirths! That's a good name. I like that. I might steal that for a fortress. Sunbirths? Oof, that's good. Chat, write that down. Or maybe I'll write it down. I don't know. Dwarves are getting knocked around like all crazy. Dodging between demons. Az here stabs the hummingbird in the steel spear, fracturing the bone. Also kicked a ghost of steam in the head with the left foot, and the severed part sails off in an arc. So has killed several brutes of steam at this point, I think. Yeah, Demon of Snow, looks like. For Az. And DJ Rock over here has killed a Haunt of Flame and a Wraith of Salt. Down here, Boom Boom Shrimp is bleeding and is caught in a cloud. Is what got stunned pretty bad. Got some more dwarves coming around the corner. Got Psychon, who is a legendary swords dwarf who's got a spear. And whole lot of things. 19 notable kills, 32 other kills. Is married to Eldrish, who is no longer with us, unfortunately. Died off map. These are the creatures that we need to kill. If we can kill these demons of snow, we can win this fight. The question is, can we kill them? Boom Boom Shrimp and Az are now dead. DJ Rock is still healthy, however. Currently dueling with a hummingbird brute. Stabbed it with her steel spear, tearing the muscle and tearing the brain. So this creature is the one real final issue, and it's dead. Okay, so one of those flew apart. Mincott, the Hammer Lord here, stabbed the Demon of Snow with her steel spear, and the severed part sails off in an arc. Okay, so that wave of demons is dead. The fight begins, the door opens. The Hummingbird Brute, the Wraith of Salt, the Mosquito Devil, and the Shade Monster are right at the front of the pack. Immediately, Sazir, the Spearmaster, is exploding into a wall of blood. Afraid and screaming the battle rages, I must press on, has most recently stabbed the Wraith of Salt in the upper leg with her steel shield. Wait. Oh, strikes, not stabs. Strikes the creature in their steel shield, and the severed part sails off in an arc. Sazir, the Spearmaster, says, "Can it all end so quickly? This does not scare me!" More creatures come piling through. I don't even think Sazir's dead. No, Sazir just got knocked back against the wall. Are you still holding your spear? No, but you are still holding a shield. The Hammerlord Mincott bites the Wraith of Salt, and it's tasty. Needs a little pepper, though. Breaking the wing away from the tissue, and then stabs the Wraith of Salt with her steel spear, and the severed part sails off in an arc. The dwarves come flying in at rapid pace. Shade Monster, there's like... Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3... At least 3 dead demons in that doorway. More dwarves fly in, locking the creatures against the wall. Here come the deadly dust, which is going to destroy all of this progress that we've just made. There's also a mosquito mangled corpse. Pigfinit's in the middle of the fight as well, who is our broker, by the way. Has no kills and is unarmed, but is in the fight and is a dabbling hammer dwarf. So we appreciate that dwarf regardless. Bodies flying everywhere because of the dust flying out being BS. This creature here, this Wraith of Salt, is now named because they've killed Whitcoat and Celastaris and Volbach. As far as the fight goes, we still have most of my soldiers, all things considered. But, I mean, MA-Sen 6-4, Bastet, and Celastaris are now all dead. 'Tis the beginning of the end, dwarves. Another one dies. Sazir was able to kill the lustful Wraith of Salt by scratching the Hummingbird Brute, tearing the bone. Oh, there's also, they're scratching this Hummingbird Brute. They killed that one, though. There's also this Hummingbird Brute down here, which they are just beating. So they're beating the ever-living crap out of that thing. Up here on top side, it appears that the number of demons are starting to get very low. Mincott up here, the Hammerlord, is on top of a heavily bleeding hummingbird. 298 is over there dying to a giant mosquito, which is terrifying. There's a ghost in the hallway, and the dwarves are still doing their damnedest to fight. Fortunately, I think there's only actually 2. So this is where they're going to come out of. Time for the king to stand. I'm going to take all of our remaining military dwarves and tell them to station right here. So we've got hummingbird, and a mosquito. So it's literally just the 3 of them. If I tell every single one of my remaining squads to go kill these creatures, I think they can get them. We'll follow these creatures. The Noble. Boot Thunder the Noble. What a name. Oh yeah, of course they breed. There are male and female variants. G-Fin, the farmer, has been found dead. There goes Mr. Mac. My champion, Snaky's here, who is a legendary wrestler and spear dwarf who does have a steel spear, which is strapped to his upper body. Although, here's the fun side note. The demons could also take an alternative route up. Usually, the win condition for beating hell is building a structure in hell that the demons can't penetrate. That's usually like the player-designed win condition for hell. I'm going to station all of my soldiers, king included. All right, here they come. Got the Shade Monster and the Mosquito Devil up front. The Mosquito Devil has already taken stabs from Steel Spear. A ligament has been torn, and a tendon has been torn. The Spearmaster stabs the Mosquito Devil in the left foot with the Steel Spear, and an artery has been opened. Also, I'm wondering, who is that Spearmaster? Is it you? Yeah, it looks like it's you. Where's my king? There's the king! So if the king dies, chat, fort's over. All right. That's one. This one pushes. These things are completely useless. They have no abilities. They're just meat shields, basically. They're just blobs composed of ash. It's just a matter of cutting them to pieces. The winged demons are kind of scary, but again, they're composed of steam. The mosquito is a bug, which means bugs are inherently very weak, but it does have a hunger for warm blood, which means it's, as Chad said earlier, I guess, always in a martial trance. So that's kind of scary, but that's the only really scary one. I think we should be able to just kill all of these. Then there's another Shade Monster. Uh-oh. I thought I saw somebody fall. Nobody fell. Somebody just jumped over. As for the king... Uh-oh. What is that? Oh, we got one. The winged demon left wing fell apart. It appears that the king, by the way, has killed 2 hummingbird brutes and a ignition terror the mosquito devil. Our king hacks the winged demon in the body with a steel battle axe, breaking away the tissue. Moving forward, no injuries yet. The king then proceeds to hack at the Shade Monster in the left tail with his steel battle axe, and the severed part sails off in an arc. And the king says, I have a part in this. There is no need to feel vengeful. So easily broken. This does not scare me as he's terrified in conflict. And that is the first wave. I'm pretty sure any demon killed is a notable kill. The reason I can tell you that that's the first wave is... Okay, there's a couple of these floating around. All right, chat, so I have a question for you. We keep going. Still ending this fort tonight. Could retire it. Call it a day. Or I